Good evening. What's going on, everyone? Happy Thursday. Kathy will be over in a moment. Reese is waiting for meatballs. How is everybody doing tonight? Happy Thursday. Looks like we have Shen Valley Mama. What's going on? What are you guys doing tonight? Any working happening? We got Monica's here checking in. How's it going? It's going all right. Reese, you got to go lay down. Nobody's here to give you meatballs yet. Nobody's here yet. Mandy, how's it going? Kathy's going to be doing some listing tonight. Kind of like what she did last week, where some... There, your mic's on now. So doing some what would you call it? Not death pile stuff, but kind of death pile stuff.
Random things, I can't remember what they are.
Random listings. Margot finally caught a live. How's it going? Glad you could make it live. Ellie's asking, any good sales recently? Yeah, I've had a couple. I mean, how recent? You had like those free birds. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, that was like the best thing. No, like only thing over like 100. I don't sell a ton of amazing things.
Iron, how's it going? Hello. Stacy said, I've missed quite a few lives. Glad to be around. Stacy, glad you can make it tonight. No worries, you know. I mean, lives, if you can make them, that's awesome. If not, we don't hold it against you. So glad you can make it tonight. Jane's here. Hello. Can't stay for long. 10 p.m. in Ontario. Have work at 6 a.m. Almost my bedtime. Well, you should get some sleep. Almost. How's everyone?
I made a sale.
You made a sale?
A little dance.
her made a sale dance. Sharon, how's it going? Nicole, hello, tuning in from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Mandy, shipping tonight. Gretchen's here. How's it going? Mike says, howdy from Mississippi. Reese is really, really wanting some meatballs right now.
Is Sai on the stairs?
Maybe. Could be just Reese jumping around. Kelly's here. How's it going?
Hey.
How y'all this week? We're doing all right.
Surviving.
It's spring break. Kids are downstairs, awake tonight. So, yeah. Liz is sitting in her car waiting for her daughter. That sounds fun. Chris, no glasses tonight. Yeah. We went to the eye doctor Tuesday, and I got new glasses coming, but I have new contacts too. So, been wearing contacts the last couple days. It's been a while since I've worn contacts. Catherine says, newbie to yours. Hi from Central New York State. Well, how's it going, Catherine? Welcome to the live. We'll get going on some listings here in a little bit.
Lay down. Go lay down.
Reese, go on.
Go lay down.
We're going to have to break this habit,
to
dude.
hide them, buddy.
Love the flamingos.
Thank you.
Renee PA, how's it going? I feel like I have to sneeze. Sorry. I'm talking funny. Good evening. Hope everyone had a wonderful day. Found some great stuff today. Just photographed, and I'm ready to list and hang out. Nice. Nice. We just got back from. They just opened up a what's it called? Urban Air. So it's like a trampoline park kind of thing, like an indoor trampoline and activity thing. Was that another sale?
Is this? Is it a viewer? Let's see. Zach. I was like, I knew it was Zach. Is Zach even here, though?
He'll probably peek his head in here in a minute, Zach.
It's funny. I listed those thinking Zach's going to buy them. If you're here, thank you, Zach. Do my little dance.
Oh, man. So, yeah, we were there for a couple hours. The boy, I mean, I didn't do any jumping or Kathy didn't really. We just were chasing the boys around for 2 hours. Hello from Oregon. How's it going, Sheila? Christy's from Missouri. Hello. Bonnie's here. Gardening sis just cleared out 4 totes of death pile today. Nice. Feels good. Feels good. Irony. Sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Hi from South Florida. How's it going? Yeah, good job, Bonnie. There he is. Pika. Okay, off to bed. Zach, thanks for the support, man. We appreciate it very much, very much. Let's see. Gretchen has a weird random question. I always list my items on the computer and then use my phone for photos. I finish the photos. Then when I get a second, they go live. Everyone seems to photo first. Why? I think it just depends on what your process is. I think it doesn't really matter as long as it works for you. I feel like we probably photo first just because that once we photographed it, we can kind of put it away and take care of the inventory side. And that becomes
like for me, for the shoes especially, I use the style code on pretty much all of them. She
uses the photos to help list
the item, to
reference.
Otherwise, I'd have to just hold it here in my hand and like look at that tag anyways. So I just photograph it.
But I think whatever works, whatever your system is.
Yeah, I mean, if I was like at the thrift and saved like a sell similar, I could just upload the photos later. And I have said that before I was just doing shoes only. Mm-hmm. I was telling you, I was like, I need to just start, when I get here, because we were using the spreadsheet, and I'm like, I'm typing it all in the spreadsheet anyways, like a title almost. I might as well just make that my title, put the title in list perfectly.
Yeah.
And then just upload the photos whenever.
Almost like a template.
Yeah. Yeah, at least like a starting, So, yeah, I think that's a great way to do it.
Stacy says, my kids love urban air. It's so fun for them. It's so fun for them. Connor drove a go-kart for the first time. And he was like, oh. It was really funny.
I think we
he was so afraid.
Like, okay, you're going to get kicked out if you bump into anyone or... Because we were just reading the rules to him, but like he took it like super seriously.
Yeah, it was good. I don't normally thrift, but I found a brand new with tag vintage Elliott Sadler M&M's NASCAR jacket at our local thrift the other day and couldn't leave it behind. Yeah, I think we had a couple of those.
Yeah, those would all sell for like $100.
Yeah, those M&M's NASCAR jackets.
And like the ones I had were like U size. They still sold a lot.
Yeah, not new with tag though. Ours wasn't new with tag.
Oh,
they should sell pretty good for you, Christy. Zach is back. Hello from Pennsylvania. We have an urban air near us. It's very popular. Yeah, this one's brand new.
We went to one in Utah. Slightly different. But
yeah. It's cool. It's fun. I mean, there's a couple like indoor places like that around here, but they're all slightly different in their own way. Gretchen Kelly likes to do it that way too. Chris says, "Hey y'all, was wondering when you off make an offer, is there a certain amount of time before you offer it?"
You mean like on eBay? Like if I get a watcher? No.
Kathy just does it whenever.
You mean like
she
if
has
you
the
just
time
listed
to.
it, just like not willing to go lower yet? Or I pretty much always price my items with a little room for offer, so I always just send one. Because usually when I'm shopping, I'll like heart an item, and then if anyone sends me an offer, even like $1 off, it's more likely to buy it.
Go on your bed. You have bad habits. Just give him a meatball so he'll go lay down.
He won't though. He won't go lay down. You give it to him. I just put on hand sanitizer. I don't want to smell meatballs on my hands. Ugh.
Stay over there, Ethan. You'll get another one later. He's like looking for the second one. Irony does the same. List on the computer, pictures on the phone, second. I feel like that's a pretty common way to do it, which
I don't know. I never thought. I mean,
makes sense.
Yeah, it took me years to think about even doing it that way.
Kelly says, I've been doing a lot of sell similar when I comp the price, so I've got drafts started, and then I complete with photos and details later. Which, was that the same thing? Works great, right? And then, wasn't there like an issue where eBay was deleting drafts and stuff? So unless that doesn't happen, I don't know. Because that would be a pain in the butt, doing all that work and being ready, and then eBay deletes it again. We have one in my part of Pennsylvania, but doesn't get much business, really. Favorite color?
Me?
Reese, what's your favorite color? Kathy's favorite color is red.
I mean, I like red, but I like purple. I like teal. I like taupe.
My favorite color is clear. When you get your schoolie going, where will your first destination be? So
The moon. Just kidding.
I don't know if I think our first destination, maybe first couple of destinations, would be pretty close. So he just got a message on eBay.
Okay.
I don't know. We haven't really thought too much about it, but it would probably be pretty close. Probably even just a couple hours away at max, just to kind of feel it out, before we, go cross country or something. But I don't know. Probably the first longer distance. I don't know. I'd probably want to go to like South Dakota or Montana. Montana would be cool. South Dakota for like Mount Rushmore and stuff. Just something like that. Like something close, but not, too close, not too far. Maybe not go over the mountains. So we'll try to keep it. Maybe Montana might be a little mountainous. Till we get the feeling of it, What's your next house project now that the office floor is done? Right now I'm working on shelves for the storage unit. So we can have up to 2,000 items in there. Should be able to put some shelves in the next day or so. Depending on other stuff. We have a lot of our kids are on spring break, so they require attention. So yeah, that's the next big thing. And then after that, I still have to do like trim and stuff on the floor. So we're not technically done with the flooring. And then like the stairs and stuff, but the next big project on the house, I don't know if we have any other big projects on the house, but
I mean, the whole outside needs painted and everything.
well, yeah, that'd just like be hiring somebody, but
I mean, that in itself is a big project, finding somebody to
well, I
do
know
that.
somebody. I know a guy.
You know a guy? Okay.
Yeah.
You like hiring people you know?
Well, I trust this guy. So, yeah. Probably the schoolie would probably be the next big thing. At least getting to work on it more. So, let's see. Wendy, how's it going? Taryn says, hey guys, quick question. I don't accept returns on eBay. I've gotten some return requests, however, for fit. I've always denied. If I receive negative feedback, will eBay remove it? I don't know. We've never had a negative feedback for the.
I almost feel like because we haven't, I feel like they can't. For some reason,
I'm not convinced that they're able to leave feedback, but we're not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know if a deal. I don't know. In my opinion, they should not be able to give you bad feedback for something that they agreed to, right? When you purchase something that has no returns, you're agreeing that you can't return it for fit. So, yeah, I don't know if they're even able to. We've never had anybody over 100 watching. Hit that like button. Hit the like button, people. I'm sure you've already answered this, but do you offer returns on eBay? I recently switched to 14-day returns and have had 4 returns this week from buyers who bought to try on. I might switch back. We do not. We do not offer free returns or returns. No returns at all. And that's one of the reasons is for people, so we don't get 4 returns in a week to people trying on. So, Christy, did you have returns on before? You said you might switch back. Have you seen a huge boost in sales after switching to 14-day returns? Because that's the selling point, right? Like everybody says, if you have returns, you're going to make more sales. eBay says it. But I don't know. We've kind of compared our statistics with other resellers selling similar stuff, and it seems like we're pretty aligned, even though we don't accept returns and they do, and I know that's just kind of, anecdotal, but there's no real way to measure it, I guess. I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm curious. You said, oh, that wasn't. So yeah, I'm curious. Have you seen a boost in your sales since switching? Because if you have had an increase in sales, then the 4 returns, maybe it's worth having those 4 returns if you've had, 10 more sales than normal in that time. Lil N, what's going on? Summer Wears is here. Hello. See, I thought 14-day returns on eBay was a thing of the past. eBay will remove negative feedback if you have measurements in your listings, and then negative feedback is about the fit. What about shoes? Like, you can't really measure a shoe, can you? I mean, you would have the size. Is that a measurement? Give a thumbs up. These two are awesome, kind, and funny.
I don't know about all that.
We're funny. No,
funny looking.
I feel funny looking without my glasses. Hey guys, nice to be back seeing you live. Went on a bucket list trip to Iceland. Missed a couple weeks of the lives. Looking good, kids. Iceland. That sounds fun.
Lucky.
Like,
actually,
like Reykjavik?
It really doesn't sound that fun to me. It sounds cold.
Iceland's not really icy.
It's cold though.
I would love to go to Iceland. I mean, it is kind of winter, so it probably is pretty cold. If a buyer pays shipping return, I think they are less likely to return, even if you offer returns, especially if they paid for shipping to them also. Yeah, that is true. If you have, did they actually return the items? So I guess, Christy, if you're paying the bill to ship them back, then you're probably more likely to have returns.
Do you think this weighs less than 2 pounds? I don't know the weighing thing.
Yeah.
In a box stuff? Like in this
that wasn't the question you asked me.
I don't know what I meant.
I don't know. Don't take my word for it. I don't know.
Taking my own word for it.
So Tommy's here. What's going on, Tommy? says if they do leave negative feedback, depending on how they word it, you can have them remove it. Random Garage is here. What's going on?
Hey, Erica.
Good evening from Laura Joy. How's it going, Laura? Christy, no, I did not have returns before. I did see a huge boost at first, but it could have been because I bulk edited. It has recently started to slow back down. Oops. I also don't have it set to free returns. Buyer pays shipping. So did they actually ship those things back? 4 of them in 1 week? Good evening. What's going on? Flip it good. Let's see. Best tips for starting eBay. I already sell on Posh and Mercari, but I'm so intimidated by eBay. Just do it. That's get some sales out. Do some. I mean, you're doing Mercari, so the shipping is pretty similar, right? I mean, if you can buy a shipping label on Mercari, you can figure it out on eBay. Yeah?
I'm trying to read the question. I don't know what the question was.
You want me to reread it?
I'm looking for it. Best tips for starting eBay? Is that what it was?
Yeah, the best tips. She sells on Posh and Mercari.
Don't accept return. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just do it. Is that what you said?
Yep, that's exactly what I said. I said just do it. Especially if you're able to, if you're comfortable shipping on Mercari, eBay is not going to be much different. And I think shipping is probably the most intimidating part of eBay. And what's the worst that can happen, right? Like, I think
you get a return.
You get a return.
Pretty much the worst.
I mean, you lose a couple
right?
bucks, you learn, you move on.
Yeah.
But you're already selling on Poshmark and Mercari. You've got this. You know, it's not going to be that much different. I think you could only choose 30 or 60 day for returns now. Man, can you imagine 60-day returns?
No. That's just asking somebody to like wear and use the item and then return it.
Uh-oh. Zach said, "Can I make a return?" No, get out of here, Zach. No returns, man.
Your slippers are new. I'm gonna wipe my
Unless you really need a return, let us know.
Just kidding. Yeah.
Just let us know. Iceland was super cold, but we had good weather and there was so much to see. Did visit 2 thrift stores in Reykjavik, but was limited in suitcase space. Man, that'd be cool. I wonder are the thrift stores pretty cool? Like a lot of wool sweaters and stuff. Tommy says, "Hi, Kathy and Chris. Saw you did a reseller community podcast. Still on my to-do list this weekend." Oh, yeah. We were on that.
I didn't even watch it back.
We haven't watched it.
I tried to watch it yesterday, and I honestly couldn't. I could hear it through Apple Podcasts, but I couldn't see the visual version. I need to go back and look for it.
Kathy likes to put podcasts on the monitor so that she could watch something else and do something else.
I mainly just wanted to see what I looked like on there because it was. I mean, we recorded that a few months ago, right?
That was enough. It was like
I felt like I was very nervous, so I was just trying to see how if I was seeming nervous.
It was
or
a few
not.
weeks ago, maybe. Gretchen says, "I have 14-day returns. I don't pay shipping either way." Erica says, "What have y'all been up to? Congrats on those Freebird finds. Super jelly."
Thanks. You have some amazing finds always. We've been up to not a whole lot, just listing things.
Yeah, our kids are on a 2-week spring break this week and next week, so we're surviving.
Yeah,
surviving.
Going to the gym. Really just kind of boring life right now. Just doing regular things. What about you guys?
Chrissy says, "I did receive one back, but still waiting on the others to show up." That's weird. Q, what's going on? Limus Q's here.
Hello.
Zach said, "JK, JK. Okay, we'll be well, friends." Good night, Zach. Not as described. He's gonna give us an INAD. Maybe bulk editing my listings back to no returns will boost my sales again. Hey, there you go. Silver
Just do
linings.
it like every other week.
Right.
Back and forth.
Tempted to switch from 1 day to 2 day shipping. I was out of town last week and, of course, got bunches of sales on Friday.
I got a 3-star review on Posh last night for ship time. And it was, I've been shipping every 2 days.
Yeah.
So it was only 2 days. Like technically less than 2 days because she ordered in the evening and then I didn't ship it that next day, but then I shipped it that next day. So it tracked 2 days before she had ordered it.
What's the lead time on
Posh? You can ship for up to
7
days.
7 days, yeah.
She got it within 5 days total from order to delivery.
What are you going to do?
Everybody.
How are you going to live with that 3-star?
I didn't even tell you about it until now.
I know.
I've been living with it since yesterday.
I'm just saying it's a good example, guys.
It did annoy
this
me
stuff
very
happens,
much.
right?
That,
no, it's annoying.
It'd be less annoying if I had 1 day shipping and took 2 days to ship. But you can ship in 7 days, and I shipped in 2 days.
Yeah.
And she never asked for fast shipping, but she did. The day that I had already shipped it and I had already dropped it off, but it hadn't tracked yet, she was like, please confirm this has been shipped or something like that. And I was like, I know, this is going to be a lower than 5-star review. And it was.
It happens, It happens to even us. Brush it off. Move on. I sell collectible vintage, and when I offered returns before, buyers would swap out parts and send back broken items. So now I don't accept returns and take a lot of pictures. My very first experience selling something on eBay was that. So back in my day, back when the first iPhone came out, right before that time, I had.
Sorry, go ahead.
What?
This says Sai on it, which means we refilled this one. I don't want Sai's water bottle. It's probably gross.
So this was when we were first. We were probably dating even. I don't even know if we were married. When did the first iPhone come out? 2007.
Probably.
So I had just bought a BlackBerry, a BlackBerry Pearl, and it was I don't know, 3 weeks, and then the iPhone got announced and came out or whatever, and then so I bought that because I was like, yeah, I want that. I don't want this stupid phone. I want that phone. And so I sold the BlackBerry on eBay, and it was the only item we ever sold. We opened a store just to sell it, and somebody swapped it out with a broken one and did a return, and basically lost a couple $100 on that. So, the Pearl doesn't work, right? Got it back. I wasn't smart enough to know to take the serial numbers and all that kind of stuff. So they took advantage of me, and then we didn't sell on eBay for 13 years. After that. So thanks for the laughs. Good night, Zach. Lots of wool sweaters. Yeah.
Getting a color question.
Right now?
That was what the eBay message was.
Oh. I have a ton of books. Would eBay be a good place to sell them? Amazon is not an option for me. I've sold a few on Poshmark, but I don't want to keep all of my eggs in one basket. I'd say eBay's an okay spot. I guess it kind of depends on the books, but
I would think books would do best on eBay. Other than Amazon,
right?
eBay and
right.
Honestly, Mercari maybe, but Posh would probably be the least place that I would think books would sell. So, try it.
Try it. Check the comps. See if they're worth listing. I feel like books can either be really worth very little and not worth the time, or worth a bunch, depending on the book. I see you're working out, Kathy. Good job. Proud of you.
Thanks.
She's been crushing it. I think she could beat me in arm wrestling now. Shannon's here. Hey, Kathy and Chris. I'm going full-time, not by choice. I lost my full-time gig. Scared, but I'll be okay. Hope you're well. Shannon, that is scary. That is scary.
You can do it.
I think you can do it. If not temporarily, right? Like it can be a good way to float you from space to space. But we're here with you. We'll come hang out. We'll try to support you in any way we can. But I know that's scary. I have one of my best friends just got laid off, and I mean they're fine, right? Like as far as being laid off, it's like they're pretty set, but he's worried too. I went on vacation last week and put my closet on vacation mode. I took the vacation mode off Saturday. Haven't sold anything on eBay or Poshmark since. Is this normal? I wouldn't say it's normal. I mean, what would you normally be selling around this time? I guess it probably takes a little bit of... Do we ever set on officially on vacation mode?
I don't think we ever do a real vacay mode.
We usually just extend the handling.
Yeah. But I would probably like bulk edit my whole store and just change everything by like a penny or do something to like all your listings or end and do a few sell similars off your own listings on a few things. You know?
Yeah.
And then list new things too.
Lucky Lauren, I got a 3-star review for ship time, and it was shipped the same day. Some people are just never happy.
Rude.
That's how it is, you know. Posh sales have been super slow shipping. I keep getting notifications that my packages are going to arrive later than expected. I feel like, we had a few.
Yeah. And someone this week was like, you know, I'm kind of glad our inventory is not here because someone was like, can you ship these today? And it was one of the days that I wasn't shipping. And normally I would be scrambling to do it for them because I want to make the sale, even though it's going to sell eventually no matter what. But I said, no, I can ship it tomorrow. And she still bought it. So, but then she was like, I need to buy Saturday. I'm like, I don't think it's going to get there, but I'm going to ship it on when I said I'm going to ship it. So, yeah, I was on Posh. So hopefully she gets it, but I don't think she's going to get it by Saturday.
Do you remember which ones it was? I'll see where they're at.
It was the Ultra shoes.
Ultra Lone Peak?
Yeah. I mean, I just shipped them yesterday.
Expected delivery Saturday.
Well, okay. Hopefully she gets
It's in Denver right now. We'll see.
Which means it took a whole day just to get from here to Denver.
Hopefully. Resellers to resellers, what's going on? Youngest daughter graduates in 6 weeks. Feels strange. Have had kids in school for 30 years now. Ready to put that chapter behind me. Now I have 2 out of college, 2 in, and 1 starting. That's awesome. It's a lot of work. 30 years.
Who bought something?
Sold some Loa?
Was it? It was. Are you a viewer? This was the person that asked the color question, and I said, I don't know, sad face, and they still bought it. So
Scott?
Is it Scott?
No, not Scott.
Oh.
Well, it is
It is funny.
It's a Scott.
It's a Scott.
But it's not.
Yeah.
It's not Scott. What's going on? Let's see. Shin Valley Mama says, I got 4-star Mercari because of slow shipping. Dude ordered on Friday evening. It got to him Wednesday afternoon. Super slow. Some people can never be pleased. Anyone's sales on Posh gone down? This is the first time in 4 years I haven't sold anything in 5 days. It's so weird. Since the switch bots to the one the Marvins use, it's gone down. What? Too much sharing?
Are you sharing too much? Are you going over the 8,000?
Did you get put in jail?
I don't know. I feel like Posh has been good. Like, I made a ton of sales over the weekend, and yeah. I mean, since the weekend, I've made a lot, at least 2 to 3 a day.
That sucks, though, Tommy. Good call, Kathy. Never drink after your kids.
I mean, I sometimes will, but like these water bottles, they do weird stuff with them, and I'm just not.
There's always like floaties and stuff. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Made it. Kathy, do you notice a summer slowdown? If so, when? Do you have a strategy for it?
It's hard to say because the summer always gets crazy with kids and vacation and stuff like that I don't list the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I do feel it gets a little slow, but I think it's because of that and not just because it's summer. So I don't really have a strategy. I just do my best. That's my strategy. Do the best I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think summer slowdown is probably depending on what you kind of sell.
Too slow to where like I'm like, oh no, I don't have enough money to pay my bills or anything.
Strategy would just be the only thing you probably can do is just keep listing whatever you can.
Send offers, run sales, things like that.
Yeah. How do you do a clearance sale to move dead inventory? Love your show. Darby, you can do you can put a sale on for items that are older than a specific or that have been listed for a certain amount of time or more. If you just go into like eBay and do your promotions like a normal sale. Let me pull this open. So if you go to like marketing promotions, create a promotion, a sale event markdown. You could do whatever percentage off you want. So say you want to do like a 50% off clearance sale. Do that. And then you could select up to 500 items individually. So do that. Select the first box. And then you'll see there's an option that says days on site. And then you could filter. So if you want something that's been, 6 months or whatever, you could do like 180 days to 9999 kind of thing. Filter it. And that will show you only those things that are older than 180 days. So that's how we do it. That's how we've done it in the past. If you do a sale like that where you want to keep things like there was a while where we were doing anything that's over 30 days to 60 days, it was like 10% off, and then 60 to 90 was 20% off. It's the same kind of thing. You just kind of do it that way. You set your filter through the days on site, and then you have to do that every time you start that sale because you can't do it automatically is what I'm saying. You have to set it up every time you do that, which doesn't take a long time. I mean, it took me maybe 10 minutes every 2 weeks or 15 days.
Should probably run that sale again soon.
Yeah.
I've been just doing 15-ish% off recently, which is working fine.
Yeah. I mean, we could probably do like a clearance
stuff and not the new stuff as much.
Do like a big one on the old stuff.
Yeah.
Also, your sweatshirt is amazing.
Thank you.
Tommy says there's a few book sites that allow third-party sellers to sell on their platform. Kelly says she bought the first iPhone the week they premiered before they knew how to make cases. I dropped it and cracked it. Apple replaced it with a free one because they hadn't figured out how to handle that.
Nice. Apple's always they've always like fixed every problem that we've had like for free or like a very good.
Not every problem.
Busted your watch.
Yeah.
And they
I had something like that. No, they should have.
I don't think
so. The first time I got a watch, it was a second generation watch. And so it was my first time having one, and I put it on. And we went to like Chick-fil-A or something right after, took the kids to the bathroom. And I had my kid, Connor, in my hand with my watch. And I set him down. So my wrist was like maybe a foot off the ground, right? And his pants or something caught the strap, and so my watch fell basically maybe a foot max, maybe even less. I don't even think it was that long, but it fell, and it fell right on the screen, and it cracked around the whole edge. Like there wasn't like spider cracks, right? It was like one crack all around the whole screen, and so the glass was like peeling off, so it like popped, right? And so I went back and I was like, I dropped this from like 12 inches and like the screen is coming off. And so they replaced it. But yeah. And then I bought a new band because I like these kind of bands, these metal ones. There's no way that'll come off, And that's all she wrote. Hello from Los Angeles. What's going on, Marie? Melissa says, I think I'll try that next time. I feel like the algorithm hates me now. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I think we've heard in the past of people going on vacation, coming back, and it takes a while to kind of get that momentum back up. But, again, I don't know how true or how false that is. You know what I forgot to do? I was going to put some music in the background again. I forgot to push play. There we go.
They didn't even know what they were missing.
I know. Chrissy says, I had a guy last week claim item not as described. It was new a tag. He said it was worn. His pic for the return showed it has tags. He sent it back before I got it. He sent a message stating he made a mistake and wanted me to ship it back. When I got it, reported him to eBay, but nothing has happened.
That's annoying.
That is very annoying. Zombies 2 in the chat. What's going on? Up to 889 active.
Good
Very
job.
nice. Very nice. Keep it up. Call eBay and have an INAD removed. Yeah, if they... Did they give you an INAD for that?
If they did, yeah, I would call.
I would definitely call him. And then, show. Yeah, he messaged back. He wants it back. Obviously, it was as described. Contacted eBay 5 times over the issue and still nothing. Man, that's rough. Explain overshare more in details, please. That was a joke. I don't think you can overshare.
I mean, I think you're not supposed to go over 8,000 shares.
Right.
So if you're using Posher VA, try not to do that.
I guess, yeah. If
It's
you're
not like
oversharing
magic.
what's humanly possible, then Poshmark will put you in share jail, right? And that's just, I don't know how they figured out or what, but it makes it to where you can't list or sell or share anything, right? And it'll just give you an error message. So you'll know when you're in share jail. And it takes, I don't know, 12 hours or a day for them to kind of let you out. But yeah, if you're sharing... Yeah, Tommy says he had it set to 7K. Notice fellow closets is huge in the thousands per day. Yeah, I mean, ours is set to 9,000, right?
Yeah.
Does it ever, it hits that, right?
If it hits it, it just stops.
It'll just stop. So we've consistently ran 9,000 a day for...
It's saying I already hit it, and it's only... So it's not going to share my 9 o'clock hour, because I do every 3 hours.
I wonder if it does count
Then
the
it'll probably
sharing...
start over at 12. Oh, back to other people.
returning. We might need to deactivate
Yeah, because I
that.
only have 1,500 listings. So what is that? 9,000 divided by 1,500. That's 6 times. That makes sense, because I have it 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6. Yeah, that makes sense. That it would stop after that many shares.
So it's not counting.
Maybe I should switch it to every 4 hours. No, I don't think it's counting other people's. But
okay. So yeah, 9K. And before we started talking about Posher VA, we kind of put it through the ringer. I think we were doing 12 or even 15K for a while, just to see if we could. And this was a year and a half or maybe even 2 years ago. How long has it been?
Should switch ours up just because I've never maybe even do a 25%.
We've personally never been in
something.
share jail with Posher VA, but we have been in share jail. We know what it's like. So it's awful. I use Posher VA. Sales are slower this week, but still making at least 2 a day. Okay. But you're...
I think people were just chatting about slow sales.
Yeah, had Poshmark case open this week for Dansko shoes. Buyer claimed they were not authentic because size was 36 she bought from me. Don't fit her the same as the ones. I hate that. They don't fit the same as my other ones.
It says that Posh accepted it too. That sucks. I've had someone say that about a pair of like Toms, just like the basic Toms.
Yeah.
Which Posh did not. I just said they're clearly real, as every other pair on the site is exactly the same. But Posh denied it for me, thankfully. That is a bummer. I do like Posh returns. At least you're not really out anything, and you're just gonna sell it again. Like you're not out your shipping money or anything because you didn't pay for it.
Laura Bravo, what's going on? No question, just want to say hi. Hi.
Hi, Laura.
MLW Fishing Man, what's going on? Give him her a thumbs up. A good thumbs up. Dalton was saying he has 5 business accounts. All incoming money. 1, all incoming money. 2, tax. 3, personal pay. 4, inventory. 5, I forget this one. 33 to taxes and whatever percent to the accounts that you want. Ideas. I mean, it's not a horrible way to do it. I know we've in the past we've kind of done our own personal finances kind of similar. But yeah, just as long as you're like making sure you've got your money for taxes, the other stuff, it just really preference, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Junk Monkey Rob, howdy, what's going on, man? Tommy says that sounds like overkill. You know, I when it comes to money, I don't think it's overkill to know, you know, exactly where your money's going. But yeah, I think everybody's different too, right? Like there was a time in our life when we were trying to pay off debt and all this kind of stuff where we were like, okay, we need to know where every single dollar's going. Like, we're going to do the envelopes and cash and all this kind of stuff.
And now the thought of 5 accounts, like that's a little overwhelming to me. But like then,
I'm assuming they're all in the same
yeah
account. They're just kind of like divided. So it's.
I'm saying this. I don't even do anything with our stuff. So
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we have ours split up. Where we have like a general incoming. I mean, for personal stuff, right? But. Yeah. Especially when we were both working outside the home and stuff. So we'd have like an expense account, like a general fund.
Things were easier back then when you didn't have to like buy inventory and do all these things.
Right. But we're at a place where now like we don't really need to budget for inventory. Like Kathy can pretty much we're more restricted on time than we are on money. So is that the kid over there? I just hear noises. So if we should probably do our time like that more than our money. So our time, our restraint is time.
Yeah, 1 hour for YouTube. Go.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're in the middle of a wet soul, but our hour is up.
Gail says I'm having a problem trying to do comps. I go on eBay, take the picture, and it brings up a few of the same item. When I hit filter, I don't get the option for sold. Do you know why this would happen? If you're doing like an image search, try just doing a word. Like you can use the image search to see what it is, but try typing in the actual item in the search bar, and then you should be able to have those filters. I've noticed that when I was trying to do like you know how you can do the barcode search, but you can also just do a photo search of the item.
I didn't know
the photo search, for some reason it won't let you filter. I don't know why, but
maybe I knew that. I don't know.
Rob says took an INAD for a remote from a guy who didn't know if it was the right one for his system. Reported him and did not refund his shipping. We had one somebody bought. Well, we didn't. We just like let it go, but it was like a ceiling fan remote, but it was like Z-Wave or something. And I just think the guy did not know what he was buying because it said it didn't work. It was brand new in package, right? Never used.
But then he clearly used it to know it didn't work. So, Right. It was new when we sent
Right,
it.
right.
But then he opened it, and
So,
then he wanted to return
We
it.
got an INAD for that.
I don't know if we got an
Maybe we just had
I
to
feel
take
like
the return.
he messaged, but at that point, I'm like, I don't want the remote back. Like, I'm not gonna pay him. Yeah.
Yeah, here's a good point. Erica says to whomever eBay various times over INAD, try messaging on eBay for business on Facebook. They're much more helpful. I agree. We've had
That's how we've
anytime. That's
gotten
where
all of
we go
ours.
default to eBay for business Facebook message. Rob says eBay now calls it SNAD. I can't figure out what the S means. Really? Now I gotta know. SNAD. Significantly not as described.
Who says, like, who gets to decide that?
So this is from export.ebay.com. 2 categories of return requests for customers. SNAD, significantly not as described, where the item received is significantly not as described in the listing. In this case, you can refund the buyer, get the item back. The seller covers the cost of the return. Offer a replacement item. Refund the buyer. Buyer keeps the item. Offer a partial refund or send a message to the customer to solve the problem. Or 2, a remorse return. The return of the item corresponds to the item description in the listing but has no defects, but the buyer has changed his or her mind to purchase it. In such cases, the responsibility for the cost of return is according to the seller's policy. So, significantly not as described, apparently. Fun.
Is Sai crying? Like, not like crying, but he sounds like
Wailing.
he's making a lot of noise.
How do you enter returns on your spreadsheet? Brian, I just responded to your comment a little bit ago. But basically just take the adjustments column, just type it in, select return on the adjustment, and then type in the amount that the adjustment cost, and then put in a new line with the item, because you want to have all that sales record. Because when you get your taxes for eBay, when you have a return, the item that was returned is still going to be considered a sale, right? And then you're going to have to take the return as an deduction. So even though you've kind of refunded the money, all refunds and all that kind of stuff, that's basically, you claim that as an expense. Annette, what's going on? Hey, everyone. Chrissy said, I downloaded your spreadsheet last week. Finally, so glad I did. It's a game changer, but I'm having an issue with the monthly charts sheet. It has a column 2 error. Christy, just make sure you just fill out your information, and then as soon as you have some sales recorded in there, the drop-down menu will become available for the months that you have sales in. There will only be months and dates for the months that you have sales in. And then once you select a couple, March and March, or February and March, or whatever, that error 2 will go away and it'll fill out the data. So you have to actually have sales recorded, then you can make selections on the dates. Lori's here. How's it going? How's eBay been for everyone this week? It's gone silent for me, and I don't know why. Oh man, we're having Poshmark go silent for people. eBay. Seems like it's not a wide issue, right? Not everybody's having the issue. I don't know why. I don't think dance goes are getting faked. I don't know. You'd be surprised. I mean,
I don't think they are.
I mean, yeah.
To me, fake is like, it looks like it, but it has the brand nowhere on it. Like, I've seen fake Vionics, but they don't actually say Vionic. They just look like an exact copy of a Vionic with like nothing.
I'm checking Temu. There's some fake Crocs on here.
What do they say Crocs on them? Or do they just look like a Croc?
They just look like
right,
Crocs.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like fakes don't usually say that actual name on them.
Huh. There's some Croc keychains. That's cute. Yeah, I don't know how you would get fake Dance Goes. But so I finally got an order on eBay after 2 months of no sales, and the buyer never paid. Shake my head. Annette, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I just finished taxes and filed today. Wow, you're ahead of me. I need to do it. I need to do it. I need to do it.
All right, shelves then taxes.
Yeah.
We got this. I mean, you got this.
I might need to go up to a cabin for a week.
Do it.
Yeah, significantly not as described.
A cabin with no internet that you can do your taxes from.
Yeah. Tell that bot I got bonus points. I just dug through 9 bins to find a missing item. So glad it only took 9. 595 Reese's Pieces. 9. How many bins do you have? So 9 out of how many? Yeah, I had no idea they changed it. Is it 2 categories now? INAD and SNAD? Sounds so ominous. Kathy, what percentage of your inventory do you sell per day? I hear most people say 1% is average for clothes. Does that mean you have your 1,500 listings on 3 platforms and you find you sell 1% on each?
I wish.
That'd be cool.
I haven't even hit 1% yet. Like, that's my goal, to hit 1%. But like this month, I've sold 11 items per day.
With
on average.
15.
Yeah. I mean, I just hit 1,500 like a week ago. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I want 2,000 items in hopes of selling around 20 items a day. Not per platform, just total.
Total. So not per platform. That would not, 3%.
I mean, there's no
That'd
way
be
I'd
nice.
ever make that many sales a day like on Mercari or something. Maybe eBay if I was like super hardcore on eBay only, but.
Again, I mean, everyone's going to be different.
Yeah.
But.
I mean, I feel like for a while, I mean, I don't know. When I was right around 1,000 items, I was pretty much always selling 10 a day. But,
yeah, I think.
I don't know.
I don't remember what it was called, but I do think the more items you have, right? Like, you would think if you double your items, you're going to double your sales, right? But there's this phenomenon or something. I don't know. It doesn't work out that way, right? So it's not as simple as, I got 1% of sales when I have 1,000 items, right? 10 items a day. If I do 2,000 items, I'm gonna sell 20 a day. You know, that rarely, if ever, correlates that way.
Mark my words. I'm just kidding. When I hit 2,000 items, I'm selling 20 a day.
I mean,
I could also be doing more things. Like I haven't sent offers on Poshmark on the weekends like I would normally be doing and things like that. So I'm still selling 11, and that's just with just listing and then just getting the sales that come from doing that, not doing any extra types of things.
Yeah. I wish I would have wrote down what that was.
Something you just made up right now.
It could be because I don't have anything to back it up. But it reminds me of the whole thing where if you have 100 people in a room, even though I know this isn't the same thing, but it reminds me of this. If there's 100 people in a room, which we could probably test this out because we have 139 people here. But if you have 100 people in a room, there's like a 99% chance that at least two of them share a birthday. So like you'd think you'd need, 365 people to reach that number, right? But it's weird. And I bet
I'm sure people here share.
There's people in here that share. There's probably at least 2 people in here that share a birthday. Any June 24th birthdays here?
I share a birthday with Street Savvy. Savannah.
Yeah, you do. You and Savannah share a birthday. IDK. This is the first time I've heard about SNAD. Let me see if I can find something about it. I'm Googling a SNAD.
This is such a funny thing.
SNAD. What's going on, Christina? Have you tried having your item returned and buyer damaged it? How did Poshmark handle it? Have you ever got anything damaged in return?
I think I've only got 2 returns from Poshmark ever, and it was just my own fault that I did like mess something up. So no, they didn't have to damage it to get the return.
Yeah. Now we're gonna get all the people saying birthdays. All right, and then right after that, give me the last 4 of your social. And I'm just kidding.
Your mother's maiden.
Your mother's. What was your first pet? Just kidding. Please don't do that. Kendra, so great to catch you guys live again. Had surgery in December, and now it's tax season. I got to work full time doing taxes and bookkeeping, so I've had a hard time catching up. Hope you guys have been great. Have been having great sales. Kendra, thank you so much. Hopefully your surgery went good. It seems like you're busy, so hopefully it went good. Glad you're doing all right. Taxes and bookkeeping, fun, right? Ashley, what's going on? I should clarify that I only have been using Poshmark and don't know how to do a clearance there. Yeah, there's no real way to run a Poshmark sale.
I mean, people like will do. It's easier if you have like social media or something. I don't know if you do, Darby. You know, like at the end of the year, I might throw up a thing in my story and be like, offer me 50% off 2+ items and I'll accept. And I usually get some sales from that. I do see people do things like they put like a thing in their closet and they just share it over and over. That'll be like, whatever you want to offer, like 4 items for 25 or something. Bundle 4 items and offer me $25, I'll accept things like that. But I've never done it because it just seems time consuming. Mm-hmm. I don't like time consuming things. So. Yeah. You could always just mark your items down or try to do the closet clear out days. Mark your stuff as low as you're willing to go and hope it sells. And if it doesn't sell at the low price, relist it. I don't know. Anyone else have any other suggestions for moving out dead inventory on Posh?
Listed on eBay. No. Mindy, what is your method for pricing your items? I've noticed on your what sold videos that the prices were like, for example, $39.46. Just wondering how you get these numbers. Some of that is just from being on sale.
Being on a sale, yeah. I always end it in 0.95, and then whatever sale I'm running, we'll just change it to a random number like that. Mm-hmm. So
usually, if it's a round number, that was an offer.
Yeah, if I'm like, it's over $22, that means I sent them an offer. So, yeah, or if it, I don't know why, but I always do offers as like 0.88. I'll be like $29.88 or $88.44 or $11. I don't know. Those are like random amounts that I send offers with for no reason.
Yeah, it's not like I know like Costco and stuff have like their magic formula for the numbers. We don't.
Like,
it's
this
just
is the lowest
whatever
possible,
she's feeling.
Right.
So if you release an item after its return, then is your cost of goods $0? I don't know. So I was trying to think about this.
Because we did another yesterday, right?
So technically,
I mean, I took it as my cost of goods was more now because I paid shipping both ways and then plus my initial cost of goods still.
So honestly, the way we do taxes, like we have like 3 or 4, how many returns a year, right? Like
so little.
4 or 5 maybe, right? So it's like the tax implication of those 5 items. I don't even think about it. I write off what we have recorded. If it's a return, okay, I'm going to miss out on writing off 50 cents or whatever of having to pay 50 cents extra in taxes. So, Is that right? Is that what I'm telling you to do? No, I don't know. This is why we recommend getting an accountant and all that kind of stuff. Extremely low sales this week too. That's a bummer. Lots of low sale weeks for people. Okay, I thought maybe I hadn't used it long enough for the data to show up, but wasn't sure. I know basics of Google Sheets, but nothing fancy like your spreadsheet. Had to watch the tutorials. Yeah, it's a good idea to watch them. But yeah, just make sure you select once you have some sales recorded, then it's the dashboards are only going to fill out with sold information, sold data. See those fake Vionics so often, they're just blank where it would say Vionic.
It's always a bummer. I'm like, oh, I see Vionics from far away, and then it's those fake ones.
I had my eBay and Posh stores on vacay mode when I had surgery in December. It took my stores about 30 days to ramp back up with decent sales again. I feel like we've heard that from others too. Temu has fake UFOs type slides now. I ordered a pair to see if they were even close to as soft. Only $3.59 a pair. I have my doubts. So you haven't got them yet?
You'll have to let us know.
I know. Let us know. Bins. Almost 200 bins. So you found it in the 9th one. That's lucky. That's lucky. That's good. Open a case, but I have not heard from Poshmark yet. I was just wondering how Poshmark would troubleshoot and who pays for it.
Oh, you.
Have you tried having your item returned? So it's damaged. So
like you are the buyer. Sorry, I was answering the question before as like if she was the seller. I think. Yeah, if you're the buyer and your item came damaged, they'll definitely accept your return.
Yeah, if it came. Oh, so you wait. Are you the seller or the buyer?
Having your item returned and buyer damaged it.
Can you open a case as a seller if it came returned?
Oh, I mean, I think there's got to be a way. I don't know, to do like a counterclaim. Yeah, if it
Let
sounds
us
like
know.
You already contacted Poshmark, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm interested to see.
That's what I would do depending on how much time I wanted to spend doing it. But if it was a cheap item, I'd probably be just annoyed and then toss it. But if it was an expensive item and they damaged it, I'd be annoyed and try to get Poshmark to pay for it.
Kelly says, so I'm not OCD, but just saying, my blood pressure is going to go down when I can see you have re-alphabetized those bankers boxes. I know, right?
As soon as the shelves are down, we're going to do that.
I know.
It's driving me nuts, too.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about even putting, like, on the edge of the shelf, like the range, like a library kind of thing.
Do we desk?
No.
Really like that.
Just like A through
N.
BZ or whatever. And then like B or CA through whatever this is the next aisle, and then
we're gonna put paper cute stuff on the front of each
maybe someday.
box.
Should we do that, guys? Should we put so originally when we did the banker boxes, I was like, these kind of look lame. I was trying to think about what we could like dress them up with, because I couldn't find decorative boxes for like in bulk like that. Like we have some, but even that pattern is kind of lame. So I had the idea of doing like scrapbooking paper, which, thinking about it, seems like it would be a pain in the butt. Like sheets. What was that? What it would be called?
And then how do you stick them? Tracing their stick.
It would probably just be like some kind of adhesive. So it would be a pain in the butt.
Yeah, that's too much work. Not worth it, especially since now they're like in a storage unit.
Yeah.
If it was like in our house or nice, I want it.
Right. It would have made much more sense here if it was like looking nice and better than a banker's box, you know. But it's literally just to hold inventory. So, if you uploaded pictures, I would think Posh would refund your money. It seems clear cut, but that's just thinking. Statistics. Is that what it's called? Statistics? Just me thinking. June 11th. So let's see if there's any birthdays. It went back to 0, but it says it's sold on my list. Therefore, I have to create a new listing. I'm interested to know more. So let's see if there's any birthdays. Oh, there's... Well, your daughter's birthday. Is she in the room? Is she here? October 13th. October 13th. I had one damaged item on Posh. It was Pyrex. They sent it back. Didn't even open it and trashed it, but I kept the money and Posh refunded her since it was broken in shipment. I feel like we've had that where they've refunded both parties. Thank you for the explaining the return process on your spreadsheet. Love using it. Awesome. Glad you're liking it, Brian. Closet clear out on Friday and Sundays. Drop the price by 10% until it reaches your lowest that you'll take. Then just delist and relist it to refresh it. Have you ever done a closet clear out?
I mean, not since I've had like Posh or VA and stuff. Maybe in the very beginning of using Posh. But that was before that you could relist with the app and stuff too. So yeah, I think I did it one time and I was like, well, that sucks. Now I have to raise all my prices back up. So, but now it's easy with all the like tools that you can do it with. So I just don't like getting counter offers when I'm like dropping the price to my lowest. So then I just don't do it.
Music? Yeah, a little bit of music. Also, sales will depend on if you have 100 vintage pins or 100 pairs of popular, amazing shoes like Freebirds, hookahs,
that's true,
etc. for sale. Yeah, that's true. That's I like all these numbers going to be different for people based on their own individual items and how they have it priced and all that kind of stuff. Even photo quality, you know. Do you boys ever tell you they want to sell something online after watching you two all the time? No.
We don't want to sell anything we can't even convince them to by being like, you could make $100 off this.
The only thing that they do about money is
being like a gamer channel.
They say, "Can you buy this for me? Can you buy this? Can you download this app?" Oh, we finally had it happen. Yep. We've had kids for 8 years, and one of them racked up, downloaded like $130, or like charged that to my Apple Pay or whatever for an app.
He learned how to put his own fingerprint.
Yeah, so like he's
6.
He somehow added his fingerprint to the payment thing and then used Apple Pay with his finger. It's like if I could just harness that genius, that evil genius. I use shipping labels for my storage boxes, but the edges curl. It's driving me crazy. Really, that's what we used. Shipping labels. Just straight from the Dymo. I mean, as the labels form. So yours are curling up. Ours are fading. Like we're going to have to replace a few of them soon. I ordered an amazing vintage Fender guitar t-shirt on Posh. Seller waited 5 days to message me and say she was on spring break for a week, and I agreed to wait. Then she canceled 4 days after. She said she didn't ship. After she said she'd ship. That's... I wonder if... Sometimes I feel like that's somebody...
They lost it or don't know where
or...
sold it for more. Try to get more.
Yeah. Like maybe... Was it like a new listing, Q? Like maybe she was trying to hold out to try to get more. Maybe she got more somewhere else or something.
Those are the sorts of things that make people stop shopping on the platforms that we want to sell on.
Yeah. Kelly says, I'm a scrapbooker and it would be time consuming, but very cute. I recommend using contact paper. Ooh, contact paper is a good idea. Easier to apply and cheaper. I thought about like, it'd be cool to have like some kind of mosaic over the whole boxes. When it was on this wall, I thought it'd be cool to have it like say like Ginger Marvin or something like that, like in the boxes. But I didn't really think too much past that. Ashley said, yes, we're cooking and watching the live. Awesome. What you making? And did you bring enough for the rest of the class?
I don't know why, but just the word cooking made me want to have cookies. I don't know why.
Because it's 9:20 and this is about the time I start munching on snacks.
I don't even usually I have been wanting a crumble cookie. Thankfully, crumble cookies is a 20-minute drive either way. So
it's like hard to convince ourselves to do it. Imagine if there was one right here.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 5 minutes. Here's an idea. Use the banker boxes to award points. Take the highest point viewers to get a box naming opportunity. I.e. this item in box AB, Zach. The Zach box. That'd be cool.
I know, kind of like how Kevin has all his little
like
stickers
the Froggy Flips drawer and all that kind of stuff. Too smart for their own good. Kids, I know, right? It's like you can't clean your room so that you can have ice cream, but you'll figure out how to, I mean, look, I was there too. I did the same stuff as a kid. Nope, been listed over a month and she sent me the offer. Oh, yeah. Granddaughter did it with Roblox, $195 in less than an hour. My security on Google Play makes you do the math problems to pay. And she figured out how to do the math. She's 5.
I mean,
our kids would have figured that out too.
Winning, right?
That's yeah. Kids are smart.
He felt bad, but he also said he thought he only spent like $30.
That's he knew what he was doing, right? Like he knew he was spending our money. And so I was like, "Hey, buddy, like let's talk about it, right?" And so I was like, "Do you know what you did? Do you know how much you spent?" And he was like $30. And I was like, dude, you spent $120 that fast. Like, boom, right? And it's gone, right? Nothing to show for it. So I used it as like a learning experience. But
dude,
it was an
I used to
expensive
have
one.
to work at Subway for a whole week to make less than that.
I was like, do you know what we could buy for $120 or $130? I was like, this TV, this blind, this door, right? Like
your whole dresser.
And you bought nothing with it, and it's gone already. Let the kids color on the boxes. Oh no. No. When my 2 kids were little, they are now 25 and 27. I would threaten to sell on eBay any toys and games that they left out and didn't pick up. But it worked. I've tried threatening that kind of stuff.
If it's like small things like Legos or these freaking plus things that I've been throwing them in the garbage.
Yeah.
Every time one is randomly on the floor, it goes in the garbage.
Yeah.
But yes, I've sold many toys at like JBFs and stuff.
Yeah. Munch on Fruit Loops. Ooh, a Mandy box. Q's like, my name's already on one of your boxes. Which one? I don't know. What are the 3 brands Kathy thinks are on the downhill slide? Do you ever try to follow trends like buying Y2K stuff?
I feel like did we just talk about this?
Well, what 3 brands do you think are like on their way down and out?
Have I mentioned any to you? I don't know. I'm trying to think.
To me?
We have a video coming out tomorrow where I think I say like maybe Hoka, but not like all. So it's I don't feel like it's ever the whole brand. It's just like certain styles or something.
Mm-hmm. I think our last video we talked specifically about Y2K stuff.
Okay. So I mean, I don't know. I don't like super follow the trends. Like I knew Y2K was popular, so if I'm searching somewhere and I see something, I'm gonna get it. But I'm not out looking for Y2K stuff. So yeah, like we sold those sandals that I found while I was looking for shoes, but I wouldn't have went into Goodwill like I'm only gonna get Y2K stuff ever. I don't know. What brands do you guys think are? I mean, everything feels like it's selling for a little bit less than it once was. But I don't know. Lululemon, even maybe. I don't sell it a lot, but I feel like when I finally find it, it's just not sold.
Yeah.
But I could just not be getting anything we're selling.
But yeah, I mean, as far as trends, we try to stay off of the trends as much as we can. But I mean, if there's it's like you don't want to pass up on something that you know is hot, right? Just make sure you price it so that it sells quick. If it's something that can sell quick and it's trendy, because that trend can come and go really quick. Anytime my kids were looking for something of theirs missing, they would ask, "Mom, did you sell it on eBay?" Yup. Pam said, "I didn't know it was real money." Yeah, that's like Sai knew it was real money, right? Like,
but he doesn't realize how hard it is to come by money.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Our kids are spoiled, right? They've never needed to ask for anything. That's funny. Tommy's TV for 120. What TV you buying? With like the little, I don't know what. They're like,
I feel like their TVs were about that.
They
price.
were. They were like Amazon.
We got them on like Black
Friday special, but they're like 20s. They're like a little 30-inch TV,
32-inch.
Little Roku TV thing. Aw, doggy. Is it meatball time? Making pork chops, peas, and pastaroni. Dude.
Okay. Can you go get me some cookies?
He's like, cookies? I want cookies.
No, you get me some treats, please.
Pork chops, peas, and pastaroni. Sounds good. Hi, how's it going? Does Reese nap at like this all the night? Like all the time, every night? Or just on Thursdays?
Always.
Yeah.
All day, every day. Pretty much.
Unless he wants something, then he'll be like right at your feet. But yeah, he's a lazy dog.
I mean, what really is there for dogs to do? If you're not like out walking them or something, they just lay around.
He's gonna go try to find you some cookies.
Go ahead.
He looked back. Huh? So glad to hear I'm not the only parent that threatens to sell their kids stuff on eBay. I've threatened to sell my kids on eBay. My kids would never believe me if I threatened to sell it. They know I'm so far behind on listing. I don't have time to sell their stuff. Good question. Can you explain your washer method for knit shoes?
I spray them with like an OxyClean or something, and just throw them in the washing machine on cold. I usually put them in with some like just old towels or something, just so that it's not just a bunch of shoes rubbing up against each other. That's it, and then just lay them. Well, I don't put them outside. I just put them on top of the washer or dryer to air dry for a day or so.
Mm-hmm.
That's really it. It's nothing crazy.
Yeah, just like a cold, you don't want it to like go crazy in there.
I don't put them in like bags or anything.
Bags, I mean, wouldn't be a bad idea, but yeah, that's about it. Hey, Kathy, whatever happened to the vintage pair of ski pants? The ones with a note from the store.
They're listed. They haven't sold yet.
No sold yet.
I thought they were women's, but they actually ended up being men's when I listed them.
I mean, I don't think the note's adding any value or anything.
No,
I
but
think it's just cool.
Well, when we were cleaning off the desk when you were doing the floor, the note is still right here. So I was like, should I send this with him when it sells?
I mean, I think it'd be fun to send it with him. Definitely save it in case somebody has heard the story and they want the note. Right.
But then, like, it looks like it got some friggin' chocolate stain on it or something. Like right there.
That's vintage chocolate stain. That was there.
Cut that off.
You guys are awesome. Quick question. Do I need a business license if I start selling a large amount of clothes on Posh, eBay, and so on? You don't need a business license, I don't think. It might depend on what state you're in. But you don't need a business license. At least not here in Colorado. You might want an LLC or S Corp, all that kind of stuff. But as far as like, yeah, I don't think you need a business license. Told my kids that if they didn't love their toys enough to take care of them and pick them up, we'd box them up, take them to the kids in shelters who would actually appreciate them, and did it too. Yeah, follow through. That's probably the most important part. Also, do you price at sold price? Do you price at sold prices, current listed price, or certain percentage of sold prices to adjust for offers? So, like when you list something, and there's a $40 sold, a $50 listed, and a $35 sold. What would you price at?
Okay, hold on. I mean, probably a little of all of those.
She would price it a little of all of those.
I don't know. I'm just thinking like Skechers. Whenever I sort sold, they're always like $20, but I always price mine around 30, and they usually sell around 30. So I don't know.
It probably depends on the item too.
Right. And then I also kind of go by like how many are listed, and then I try to even sort down by like the size that I have. So if there's like 100 listed in the size that I have, then I'm probably going to go on the lower end. But
you gonna go lay down?
I don't really have a method that much. Just try to. I mean, the first thing I do is sort to solds and see like the few most recent ones. And then I decide how many are listed, like how fast I think the sell-through is. If it's a slow sell-through, I'm going to price lower. If it's a fast sell-through, I'm going to price higher. And then I'll send an offer to a watcher. I don't know.
He's back. He's bumping the camera. Hi, fellow Colorado resellers. How's it going, Rhonda? Reminded me. Hello, fellow kids. That meme. Just had someone on Posh comment and asked me if I could do 8 and free shipping on a new Tag Nike shirt. Let me think. Nope. I think I'd be almost paying Poshmark at that point.
Right? That's just the shipping cost.
Reese, hey, chill, bro. Hello from rainy Ohio. What's going on? Status check. Thanks so much. I'm in California. I asked an accountant, but I also figured I would ask. Yeah. Yeah, business licenses are more, I think more for like trade work and stuff. You know, like if you're a plumber or electrician, you probably should have a business license kind of thing, but something like this, not really. Also raining in Ohio. Also raining in Cali. Do we got any rain? I don't think so. Gretchen's craving Reese's Pieces now. Let's see. All right. FYI, I found the solution to my earlier question. Dish soap, baking soda, and vinegar, and scrubbing with a toothbrush will remove black shoe polish from clothes. Good to know. Write it down. Write that down.
Like, I'm just thinking in my head, would I ever do that though? I wouldn't.
Like, well, it's trash now.
I can't stand like trying to remove stains from things.
So Kathy and I were talking. We're probably going to try to do some kind of fun live next week. Next week? I was thinking next week.
I know you. I said that's fine.
Maybe like a trivia night or like a game night. I'm trying to figure out a fun.
But if you're trying to do like prizes that get sent in the mail, you're gonna ship them because that was stressful to me last time.
I think it's just gonna be hanging out. Because next week's gonna be the second week of like our spring break, right? And we're on survival.
We're
mode.
gonna be on super survival mode by then.
And I don't know like how. Yeah, I think next week we're gonna try to do just some fun game stuff, and I've been trying to find some. Where it'll like be on the screen, like you guys will be able to watch and be part of it. And I think there's a way where you guys can like on your phone and stuff join in, and it'll pop up on the screen and stuff. So, I've been looking into that today because I think that's what we're gonna do next week. And then if it's fun and everybody wants to do it, maybe we could do that like once a month and just have like a reseller game night and like just a fun, like I don't know, it seems like there's a few different kind of games we could do where like everyone can from your phone get in, be involved, and like it'll all be taken care of on the screen. So what do you guys think? If we could figure that out, would you guys want to do something like that, like a trivia night? Or now it would be like its own game,
Is
right?
this like if they answer? I don't want it to be like last time where like everybody thought they
No.
first.
This would all be in the game, right? Like, and obviously this would be for no prizes or anything like that. It's just for fun. So whether or not you got it right first, it doesn't matter, right? So,
Well, how fun
think
is
of
it to not win a
like if you've
prize?
ever been to like Buffalo Wild Wings.
Who likes to play games for nothing? For no prize, just for fun.
I mean, we're hanging out. It'd be
It's
fun.
not that fun.
I mean, I don't want to do.
The
You
fun of
you
a
want to
game.
deal with the prizes?
No.
Right, exactly.
But I
don't.
only like
The
playing
thing
games
is,
for
I don't
prizes.
think the way I'm thinking about it, I don't think prizes would make sense, because it wouldn't be like there's one winner. So,
Okay.
but think of like going to Buffalo Wild Wings, right? And everybody's got those little things, and they're like the screens up there, and everybody's like able to do the questions. Think of like that kind of setup. I was out at no prizes.
Right.
Are you past snow possibilities now? I don't think
Never.
so. I think it could still snow.
Like it snows all the way through May.
Yeah.
Which
Raining
their
in
school ends
Portland.
right at the end of May. So
Raining and cold in San Diego. San Diego too is over the rain of potholes. Sunny, beautiful people. What's going on? Yeah, stains just aren't where I want to spend my time. I have a pile that needs something done, but to be honest, probably won't do it, says Q. For real, right? Tongue twisters? No. That was fun, though. You should do the lice from the storage unit.
the lights.
Live. I think live. Lice. Should do the live from the storage unit and have Easter egg hunt in the boxes so we could resort them. Well, there's no internet at the storage unit. Like there's no phone service at all in there. Sunny game night. Ooh, wait a minute. I'm with Hickory Springs tongue twisters. That was a couple weeks ago. You gotta go watch that one again. I have a California reseller's permit, but I buy storage units so I don't have to pay taxes. Yeah, you can have. I don't think you need a business license to get a reseller permit. You might just need like an LLC or something. It might be different in California. I don't know. Live, not lice. But I just got the shirt for myself. LOL. Even though it was from the bins, I recently had to purchase smaller clothes. Since October, I've lost 26 pounds. That is awesome. So you bought the shirt for yourself and then found out the stain removing That's that's different, right? Like I spend time on my own shirts.
He tries to. It doesn't usually come out.
Yeah.
The stains don't usually come out. That's why I don't like stain cheating. I'm just like, it's just gonna make me even more mad that I spent time doing it and it's still there. I feel like our kids are watching their TV at like.
I know their TV's
like
so
100%.
All games, all the time. I was out at no prices. Love trivia and games. Let's do it. So fun. So yeah, it would be. I don't know. Maybe I'll try. Should we try to see? I don't know. Should I try to see if I can get it working right now to see if like what we can do next week?
Go ahead. I need to run down and get. Well, I'm trying to print my labels because I don't want to do it tomorrow. I need to print 2 more, but I need my scale and I need the board game that I put in my car to take to storage, but then it's sold, so I don't want to take it to storage.
Oh, that game sold already?
The Lego game.
The Lego one. Make it make sense. I'll donate $20 to the grand prize winner. Well, okay. Let me see. I was watching some videos on it. So if you guys, feel free to ask some questions still. I'm sure there's plenty of very smart people in the chat, smarter than me. Kathy will be back in a minute, but let me see if I can get this. Because I think it'd be fun. I think if we had like a weekly, or not a weekly, but like a monthly game night where, we can all get together and do some trivia. Oh, I thought it was $10. There's a bunch. So it's by the like You Don't Know Jack. Do you guys remember that game? The You Don't Know Jack trivia kind of game. So Jackbox Games has like these packs where the game like we can have the game on the screen here, and then you guys would be able to like go to a website and then type a code in from your phone, and then you'd be able to be part of the game through your phone. Yeah, but I don't know if there's 9 different packs, so I don't know which is the best pack to use, because I think they all have different games. Drawful, job. Winners are awarded slices. So maybe we'll try.
I guess right about the slippers.
That it's under 2 pounds with a box?
I thought it's 1.7, which is enough to add. These are $2.98. 4-pounder. Now this, I think better.
Oh, you do the Jackbox? So which pack do you know anything about the different packs, Lori? Or Sharon? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? So like this one has like Drawful, which I think I've seen. It's almost like a Pictionary kind of game. So it seems like 10 people, so like Kathy and I and then 8 other people from the chat can get in the game, And then there's like the other people can be audience members, which is part of the game. You know, that was so fun. That was a fun game back then. Fibbage is the easiest. Is that? I mean, I'm willing to buy whichever pack. But I was looking at it today and I didn't really, I was planning on doing some more research on it, but do you know which pack Fibbage is in? Oh, it's right here. Fibbage. Hilarious bluffing party game returns with an all-new Final Fibbage. Video questions, fan submitted questions, and Fibbage enough about you mode. It's a game so beloved that we decided to slap a 4 on it.
You all made me hungry. I got some chips.
Quiplash. So, Quiplash. Good night, Wendy. Thanks for hanging out. Come next week. We'll hopefully have some fun games. So Quiplash and Fibbage. Let me see if there's a pack with both of those. Oh, I just added it to my cart instead of looked at it. Huh? Quiplash.
So what's the deal with the regionals?
What's the deal with airline
Like,
food?
So now if we use these for not posh, we just pay the normal weight and length? Does anyone know? Because I don't have a good box for this board game. I don't have a board game box. But this regional B would fit it great. If I do 2 of those. But then, you know, on a normal regional, you can't alter them. But if they're just paying the weight and dimensions, then I can. If that's the new thing.
Quiplash 2. I have Party Pack 2 and 3 on sale right now. Steam. So, do you think it would work with like the live like this, you guys? Being as you guys have experience and I don't. I just was like looking up how to make like live shows a little more interactive. Jack. Well, you could just buy Fibbage straight out. Quiplash. Whoever enters the code first plays. Everyone else is the audience. I don't think it will work. So the audience votes for the best answers. So the audience, I mean, yeah, obviously not everybody would be able to beat.
Sorry.
Jeez. But the audience is part of it too, right? And we could definitely do rotations. Like how long does one of these games last? Like a round. Q says you can use it just like a regular priority. She alters the regionals now. Cool.
So you can just slide another one right over there for me, right? Like we'll just slide one over it.
Like Frankenbox it?
Right. So I'm trying to do the dimensions. So would you call that 19 then? Like would you do? Or should
Yeah.
20? Because it's already in.
I can make it 19.
Because the game's a little bit lower.
I could.
I'll see if 20 is there.
Yeah.
20.
See what the difference is. Room code changes every, and I mean I can make it if we really wanted to. Like we can even set it up with Discord or something. You know, like make it to where we have a rotation that's fair. You know, like
Yeah. It's cheap. No, sorry. I'm like, no, dude, I know you guys are talking my own thing.
Well, I mean, yeah.
This is only going to Nebraska, so when I was trying to put it in that big box, it was going to be like 13 something, which is still fine. I charge 15, but now I can do it for 8.31 with the regional, just with the 20 by 15.
Easy Party Pack 3, Quiplash. Fibbage. Seems like Fibbage is in all of them. Just about. Pop culture trivia mashup. Lyric writing game. Game room code changes to get others a chance. Yeah. Q says she put a long regional B over a long regional A and it worked perfect.
This game is kind of fat. Like it was too fat for the regular mailing boxes.
If you source on local Facebook, offer up, etc., what are your favorite items to search for? Toys. Video games. That's what. What'd you say?
I said shoes.
I do Angie's live auctions, and we are constantly dealing with the lag time on YouTube, so it might be tough to try and compete with fast answers. I feel like I heard that there's a setting to make it like longer for live show stuff. I could be wrong. Maybe I'll hold off and just try to do a little more research.
You're not trying to do it next week?
No, not for next week. Maybe I won't do it tonight. I don't know. Man, maybe we should try it tonight though, so that we are for sure
right,
good
like,
for next
I'm
week.
like, I don't want you telling people we're doing
I know,
it, and then it might not work.
So Quiplash and Fibbage seem to be the two games, right? I wish there was a pack with both of those. I don't think there is.
I like when people live close to Colorado and it costs too much for shipping.
So this one has Quiplash, Trivia Murder Party 2, and TKO. This one has Fibbage, Quicksort, Junktopia, Nonsensory, and Rumerang. And then this one has Drawful, Job, The Pole Mine, Weapons Drawn, Wheel of Enormous Proportions. And this one has Quiplash 3, Devil in the Details, Champed Up, Talking Points, Blather Round. Let's see. So, of Quiplash, and fibbage. Which one is the best? If I had to pick one to start with, because it doesn't look like I could just buy two at the same time, like in one pack. Yeah, this is fibbage. Party Pack 2? Party Pack 2 has both? Let's see. Where does it say the games? Featuring 5. Oh, Fibbage does not have an audience part, but Quiplash does. Fibbage 2 has, okay, so that's part of the Party Pack 2. And okay. Party Pack 2. I'm gonna buy it. What? What?
I'm just laughing about. I'm just laughing. Is that okay?
Stop it. Don't laugh. This is not a laughing matter.
Mad for the rest of my life now.
This is not a laughing matter.
I'm
Party
also
Pack.
just reading some of my latest feedback, and they just make me laugh like what people say. It is funny.
Okay. Ballad of Buster Scruggs. I feel like I've heard of that. Oh yeah, that's got what's his name? I've heard of that. I think I've seen some trailers for that. All right, I'm gonna get Rob. We're gonna try out some trivia stuff for tonight, but for next week. So you came back at just the right time. Let me buy this. Don't look at the price.
I don't care how much.
I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, I did it like hundreds of dollars.
No. I think I can get a Steam code from here for cheaper.
Is it like something then you use it forever, or do you have to like buy it every time you want to use it?
No, we'd be able to play this forever. All right, $11.24.
What kind of game is it? Because like I don't know anything about trivia.
I don't know.
I don't really know anything about anything, honestly.
You don't know anything about anything?
Pretty much.
Yet somehow you make a living online.
I mean, I just literally take a picture of an item, Google Lens it, copy somebody else's business, put it on my title, put it on the internet. That's it. I don't do any thinking for myself.
110 people in the chat, and it's so quiet. I know it's because we're not. I mean, look, if you have questions, please ask. We're here to answer. We're kind of a little off topic here right now, but yeah, if you have any questions, for sure, we're here.
These are the chips.
Did somebody ask that?
I'm trying to eat not hot Cheetos. So these are.
Oh wait, should I?
Chili lime protein chips.
Would this qualify as a business expense?
You're only using it for that, right?
Yeah.
Who else is gonna play games with us online? No, we don't have real friends.
Guys, if the IRS ever asks, obviously this is a business expense. Let me use a business card. I probably shouldn't murmur out my card number.
Shanna, I don't authenticate them. I mean, other than I type in the style code, and if it pulls up the right shoe, I assume they're real, and then I sell them. And I've never had anyone say they were fake.
All right. Oh, good. You guys are still live. Hey, Matt's here. What's going on? Looks like somebody else's live just finished up. We got a bunch of influx of people. So next week we're going to try to do some kind of game night, trivia night kind of thing. And I'm buying a game and we're going to see if we can get it working tonight so that we know that we can get it working next week. So if you're just joining us right now, that's what I'm working on.
I'm just eating chips.
Kathy's just eating chips.
I got all my shipping labels printed, so that's about all the work I've done today.
All right, so I should have got...
My whole sweater is covered in chips now.
Should get a Steam code soon. We don't have real friends, Kathy. we don't have no friends.
They're not here, are they? They might be. I don't know. We have real friends. Sort of.
You would have the video to prove the expense. That's true. Well, it's a meeting with the industry peers. Yeah. I mean, this live stream is technically work. And I'm buying this game for the live stream. Come on, Code. Get in here.
Rob, I just went downstairs to get some of my last shipping stuff, and my kid had Cheetos in his bed.
What?
He wasn't even in his bed, though. So his TV's up to like 100. He's not even in his room. He's in Connor's room. They're just playing a game together. And there's Cheetos inside his bed.
Business expense could be under advertising as networking expense. Just finished listing 24 today. Nice, Kelly. Good job.
Good job.
Kathy's jealous.
I know. I literally, when I don't get listings up in a day, I just feel like today sucks. Even though it was a good day.
I didn't list those wrestling shoes today. Sadly, I ran out of time and energy for photographing. Good evening, you two from Northern Nevada. Have enjoyed learning from you so much. Awesome. Doctor, what's up? Got a doctor in the house? 24 listens. That is good. Check your spam folder. What? Come on. Well, I like being y'all's fake friend. What?
Towards game night.
Kelly! That's unnecessary. Thank you.
Kelly.
Thank you. Now, if only the code will come so that we can open it up.
Stay. You're not getting these. What do you think a dog would do if they ate like a spicy chip?
I don't know. Remember that time?
That you fed Kyle's cat a Listerine strip?
I'm a jerk.
Yes, I do. Remember that time?
You guys remember Listerine strips?
Mm-hmm.
One time I gave my brother's cat. Well, I didn't think the cat would eat it, right? But I was like about to get a Listerine strip, and I was like, oh, and then the cat was like, like really fast, and then it like regretted that decision immediately, and so did I.
For like an hour.
It was like, yeah, it was. I was like, oh my gosh.
I'm laughing now, but it was really sad when the cat was like kept drooling. The cat was fine, don't worry.
The cat lived, and then I don't know, it ran away or something. Probably because of the Listerine strip. Speaking of pizza and Doritos, I saw Costco had pepperoni pizza flavored chips. Gonna have to give those a try. They're gluten free.
Fancy.
Pepperoni pizza flavored chips.
Speaking of Costco, did you throw that check away?
Did I throw a check? I didn't throw a check away.
Well, do you know where it is?
No. I don't think I threw it away.
Like they sent the check because we didn't like use the whole membership or whatever.
Was it in the car or something?
No, like I opened it in the kitchen, but then I just left it there.
Oh, it might just be on the upper. The upper.
We got the fancy Costco membership and went like 2 times, so they just they're like, if you don't spend this much, then you'll get your money back. So we didn't spend that much. Costco is just not really anywhere convenient for us.
But they have so much stuff that I want to buy.
This is literally growling at me.
He's like, you're eating chips and I'm not.
You wouldn't even like these.
Gluten-free and loaded with chemicals. But they're delicious chemicals, Rob. That's what matters. Although it's gluten-free, so I don't know how delicious it is. Truth. Man, I was not expecting this to take this long to get the code. Anyone ever try those chips with the killer chilies on them? I forget what they're called. Just sounds treacherous. Killer chilies. Like the Reapers? They got Reaper chips? What?
Just because that's what fake friends are for. Rock on gesture.
Thank you.
Thanks for being our
You're
fake
not-
friend. No. Our Q, thank you. For being our real friend.
You guys are our real.
Like,
Literally.
we've met you in you're a real friend, you know?
Yes.
And I'm sure we'll see you again. But thank you for that. Thanks for that support. Why isn't this coming? All right. Let me look up Buster Scruggs.
We're not gonna want to watch it.
Tim Blake Nelson. Yeah, I've seen something about this movie. I haven't seen the movie, but is it on Netflix?
You guys, stop.
Adding to the game night fun too.
You guys are
Just
too
you
kind.
guys watching.
Okay, that's
Is
like
paying.
that's
for
covered
us
the game.
to cover
No
the
more.
game.
That's no more. It was a business expense. Thank you though. Thanks. I'm all worried it's not even gonna come.
I know. Now we're gonna refund them all. No game, no super chat.
Yeah, you're putting too much pressure on. We don't even know it's gonna work.
Nice sale, Shanna. Is it Shanna or Shayna?
Shauna? Shayna?
Shayna? I think it's Shanna.
Takis? I tried those blue Takis one time. I don't like them.
I mean, Q, 2 super chats is fine, but once we get 3 super chats, we gotta say stop.
Q said it took a minute to super chat. I had to do all the math problems to buy. Sold good American jeans for $80 today. You already said that, didn't you?
I did.
But did you say it as cool as I did? Check your spam. I checked the spam. I'm checking. It's not in there.
They're probably asleep. They're not gonna send it.
It should be automatic.
Obviously, something like this.
It's like their AI system is not updated. Updates. Social promotions.
Oh my gosh! You stop.
I don't want to stop. Zany face.
All right, we're gonna end the chat then if y'all are gonna keep doing this.
Oh, it came. Look at that. I got the code. All right, now I gotta download the game. Steam. Let's see. How do I do this? Library. Activate a product. Install. All right, this might take a minute. How long is it going to take? Dang, this game is oh, it's only 600 megabytes. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. Use mine for your coffee fix then. So you bought it and then it didn't send you anything. So I bought it from the Jackbox Games website because it was $11.82. I normally buy stuff on Steam, which is like, you know, marketplace for video games. But this gives you a Steam code, so I could download it through Steam. Where did my Steam go? So it was in a different email. It was taking a long time. I don't know what happened. But my Steam just crashed for some reason. All right, we're 21% downloaded because of the crash. Maybe you need your fingerprint. Check your. I hate waiting for codes. Refresh. Send. I did this. I was just waiting on Q to send us another $3. That's what it was. Buy more chips. Status check. Good night.
I do need to buy it. That was the last one of those. When I showed them on my story the other day, people were like, try the taco flavor. So I might need to get those too. I got only a 4-pack because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like these, but I did like them. So now I could get a bigger pack and pay less per pack.
Sheesh, Junk Monkey. 1,005 Reese's Pieces. Be cool if we could figure out a way to make the Reese's Pieces, like, buy a slot in the game or something to be able to play.
That'd be so.
I know, it'd be so cool.
Man, these
I'm not that
chips
smart, though.
are ridiculous, though.
Ooh, Lori's not that far behind.
Sharon.
I'm popping it up before it came up. For some reason, it's really delayed. Basically, peer pressured you. Nah.
I basically peer pressured you into buying the game.
No, you didn't. I was gonna buy a game anyway. You helped me decide.
All day long.
All right, let's launch this up. Let's see. Ah! Ah! So loud. All right, now I got to figure out how to put it on the screen. Guess I got to move you over here. All right, let me see here. All right. It might go dark for a second because I need to create a new scene, a new screen here. Well, let me see if I could do it this way. Studio mode. All right. So you guys are still seeing us, right? Let me see. Oh, shoot.
What do you do?
Can you still see me? I think I could build the scene. Rename. Let's do add game capture. Yeah, you could see us? Okay. Specific window. Jackbox game. I've never really done this with a game on, so let's see how this works. Let me add our cameras. Video, add existing. That's not the right camera. Thanks for being patient, guys. I know this is like very boring, but you know, we're all boring people. We're all probably just photographing or making some
I'm
listings.
just ordering some chips.
Yeah?
Peanut butter cups. These peanut butter cups are actually pretty good too. And on Target, when you gotta spend $35 to get free shipping, so then I'm like, what can I spend that's $3? Well, I found peanut butter cups, so we're good.
This is entertaining. Hopefully it gets a little more entertaining.
I've earned 38 cents in rewards to apply to my purchase.
Guess I probably should. Let me do it this way. Let me just copy, duplicate this. And then I should have done it this way to begin with. Add game capture. All right, let me switch over to this scene. All right. Some just said fart sandwich. I don't know. So you guys can see the game now, right? Trying to see if it needs. Where's the sound? Does it need the sound? Let me add sound. Properties. Q says, are those protein peanut butter cups?
Yeah. It looks like 11 grams of protein in it. Yeah, so like these are like the 2 cups is 11 grams of protein, 190 calories, one carve.
All right, where's... So I don't know where these cameras are gonna go. Father sandwich. Okay, so I don't know. Do you guys hear that?
I do.
Do you guys hear the game? I don't know where to put our cameras. Just explains the game. Okay.
Thank you, Q. I don't like compliments, but that was very nice.
We'll set the cameras there for now. Let me turn that down for us a little bit. All right, so what's Quiplash? Is Quiplash the one we should... Oops, I guess I just clicked it. So,
Kelly, I hope you make
Here.
every recipe in the cookbook.
open your phone, babe.
It is open.
Go to jackbox.tv
Okay.
and then type in this YVHK.
Room code is what?
YVHK. Hey, look, I'm in. So anybody who wants to try, just hop in. Let's see. We're going to try this out a little bit. Sharon's in. Look at that. Ginger. You have a game for you have this for your Switch? Let me see, can I still pop things up on the screen?
Or are you talking about the peanut butter cup brand? If so, they're just Quest. That's the same as the chips.
So anybody else can go in. I'm kind of curious to see, the votes will influence the game. So if you didn't make it in the initial I guess, whatever badge, then you'd be, oh look, there's one in the audience. I'm kind of curious. I've never played this game, so I don't even know what to expect. So maybe we'll give it another, if you're trying to sign in or whatever, or, you know, get it started, let me know. We'll probably give it a few minutes, a couple minutes. Let's see. Oh, Lori and her son's in the audience. I have a question. If you use GSP, does that automatically keep you from having to ship international on your own? Yeah. You're only responsible for shipping it to Kentucky.
Unless you're in like the new program, right? Then it might be not Kentucky, but just wherever the warehouse is.
Yeah. How do you join the game or audience? I spaced if you said it. So you go to jackbox.tv. You'll see here on the screen. It says it right there on the middle of the screen.
Oh.
Right under Quiplash, you'll see go to jackbox.tv on your phone or any device, and then type in YVHK, and then you'll get in. And then once everybody's in, and this is just kind of a rough run. I don't know. I don't even know what to expect.
What is this game?
I don't know.
Okay. Like, is it a game that you need to be like smart or something? Because I'm not.
Like I'm on my phone. Kathy's on her phone. What does yours look like?
Blue.
So I guess the first person that was in, I'm glad I got in first, but it says everybody's in. All right. So we'll 6. Sweet says my emoji is exactly how I feel. All right. So we had another person come in. Is anybody else trying to get in? What are all the platforms you sell on? Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Citizen. Oh, 9 people in now. Still got people coming in. Rob says I just had a handheld Garmin via EIS to Angola. And it shipped to New Hampshire. So that's the new shipping, the new international, right?
It's weird because Rob lives in
eBay International.
in Oregon, right?
Right, but
it's supposed to be like a closer place.
A closer place to where it's going. So it's going to Angola.
I thought it was a closer place to where you're the seller lives, so that you
No.
don't have to pay as
So,
much
like,
to the.
If it's going to like China, it's going to probably go like west coast, right? Because it's going to fly over the Pacific, right? Where's Angola?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, I think we got 9 in. So if you miss this round, I'm sorry. We're just going to try to see how it goes. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. I'm just.
So are you saying like next week, if a whole bunch of people come, 100 people could play?
I think this can host up to 10,000 people.
10,000
in the audience. So
you guys gotta invite your friends.
All right, I'm going everybody in. Press this button to cancel the game start. All right, so it's starting.
Okay,
So don't like speak your things out loud. Quiplash.
Remember, guys, during this game, it's natural to fall in love with me. Fight the feeling. Let's go. Remember, anyone who wants to join the audience can do so at any time by logging in with the room code.
Oh, you can still join at any time.
This is round 1. You'll get 2 prompts.
What's the point of being in the audience?
However you want. Your
They
responses
influence the game.
will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You'll score points
I-
based on the percentage of
I'm getting like nervous. I don't know why.
Shh, quiet. All right. So it's on your phone. Like, oh, come up with a new slang? Oh my goodness.
Wait, do you keep going?
I don't know.
Do I answer the?
A new slang? I don't even know baseball. How long does it last? The best news you can get today?
Okay, here we go. First up, the worst way to fly, blank airlines.
Oh,
Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite.
Your favorite? That's the worst.
pick your favorite answer. So what's the worst?
I mean, is the one even real? I'm so confused.
All right, I need to let me get the sound on.
And next, the best way to defeat terrorism is... It's voting time.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to get the sound on. So we're learning. All right. I think I'm starting to understand how the game works, though.
Do you guys hear it now? Did you?
No, I'm trying to figure it out.
So everyone doesn't get the same question.
I didn't know that. So
Okay, yeah, now I'm
yeah,
confused.
yeah, it makes sense now.
But now I'm like more embarrassed about my answers because I just randomly wrote stuff because like I didn't know. I couldn't think and I was feeling nervous.
That's funny.
Next in line, like Dinger, Grand Salami, and Jack, all have a new slang term for a home run in baseball.
Is this me and you?
I mean, I did one.
Yeah.
You did the other. All right, we're gonna know who you guys love more. Split evenly. Oh,
No,
you
I
got
way more.
you got more audience.
Yay.
All right, so
Coming up next, it's bad to be buried alive. It's worse to be buried alive with blank.
I like the
I know.
reseller.
But like in real life,
avenue.
I would one is way more worse to me.
Is it really? So far, all right.
No sound still for them.
No, well, Lori said the stream is so far behind the game. So I think there's ways to adjust all this. So this is kind of a good. I'm glad we're like figuring this out right now.
This week instead of.
Okay, next one. Bad name.
But it's past my bedtime.
A bad name for a hospital. Which one do you like more? That was a good answer. All right. Oh my goodness. The what? Well, that's an easy one. Oh, dang. I didn't think about the funny double entendre of
You're saying?
because dogs are bitching.
Oh, I just was like, I don't know.
All right, let me cancel that. We did the same thing. That's funny. I keep playing the game. I'm getting a lot listed.
You're still listening. You already did 24.
Dang,
Taking my life away
sweet
by a
girl.
game that I don't understand.
Took it away. Look at that. Round 2.
I'm sad if they're not seeing it how I
No,
am.
I know. I'm
Really fun here.
trying to. Wait, what is this? Join the audience.
Oh, there's like more questions. The worst. Oh.
I realize my head is blocking the countdown timer. Sorry. This game moves too quick for me to try to fix things while it's going on.
But there's like a whole bunch of games in that thing you bought, or what?
Yeah, there's other kinds of games. Let me try to figure out the sound here. I don't know how to add the sound.
Oh, I feel like I.
Look at that. Pretty evenly split.
Kind of like if there's 3 and 3, how does it decide?
Because the audience is the audience is voting, even though they're not able to add. Why ducks really fly south? Chris's voice is so. Is my voice weird? It went all echoey. Maybe I have the sound too high up.
But they still can't hear the sound of the game.
Hello.
You'll have to like rewatch this back later.
Oh, I see.
No, you're like whispering.
Is that not echoey anymore? Did I fix it? A nose boulder. Bat in the cave. It's still echoing?
Everyone's so annoyed about your voice. Am I not? Is it just because I'm
Fixed. Okay, fixed. All right. So worst thing to yell when you're. Was this yours?
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want either of those to be homemade. Computer sold is low, but we can see it on our phones. Oh, somebody didn't answer. Turtle puberty would probably be the worst thing, right? Oh. Oh.
To me, the funniest thing is like you're like rushing to answer, but like what other people come up with, and then you like after the fact are like, "There's so many more better things you could have thought of," but you like feel so stressed about it in the moment. Thanks for voting for my answer.
My thought was writing graffiti with poop is what like I was like, oh, that's the worst thing ever.
I was just thinking of them drawing like a poop emoji, like with like
a name for new cereal that's for adults only. Booty Pops. Grumpy-O's.
Do you have your Grumpy-O's this morning? You laughed at your own.
I had to laugh at both of them so that people didn't know it was mine.
Well, I didn't pick yours. So.
No, Booty Pops was good. All right. How many rounds is it? I want to fix
know,
some
right?
things.
You
Dang,
could probably.
Kathy beat that.
Am I the winner?
The last round. Okay, this is the last one.
All right.
So we're
it's
gonna try to
on.
fix some of the things after this. I guess if you're just
Anyone
joining,
knows-
you could still join in the audience
If
right now.
anyone knows Swedish, Kelly
Swedish?
has it. Is that? I don't even know.
The worst question to ask. Wait, do we all have the same question? Because I just asked that out loud.
I can't even think.
I don't know how to answer this.
That was a stupid one that I put. I didn't want it to say I didn't put nothing, but it's basically nothing.
Yeah, I didn't answer. I did horrible. Wait, I have 3 votes?
Oops, I just clicked.
I picked the same thing 3 times.
Well, I got 2 answers to show. I picked them both, and it said it like clicked them both. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Mine messed up. Yeah. So, see, like, I don't know how you'd work it out to where people could win this. I don't know. Is there... I guess there might be a winner.
I mean, it kept adding points at the ends, right?
I guess we'll have to see. A leaderboard. Oh, you won.
What do
Oh,
I
no,
win?
you didn't.
Nothing.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
No, you
okay.
didn't.
Matt, good job.
Is that Matt?
I think that's
Is
you.
that
I think
you,
he said
Matt?
That was him.
Bearded PokeTuber? Is that your Switch name?
But we decided the winners get nothing at all. So
Yeah. You win nothing at all. Nothing at all. All right. So
That was actually pretty
what were the issues that we had? We had
sound.
sound. Let me try to figure that out. Why can't I? Yeah, that was him. All right, why can't I? All right, let me go to this scene. I'm going to exit out of the game because I feel like I have to open this up. Go back to Steam. Open the game up again. And then should be able to boom. Right? So we're back at the game. And you can hear it on your end now? So, I mean, the sound, like, it was reading all the things out loud.
And what, like, voice?
Yeah, I like that it, like, it doesn't take too much to be on the game, right? Let me see. This should go on game. That should go on system. Why is it not? Put that to browser. So and then it was there was a delay, right? Like I think there's a way to delay. Settings, audience timers, extends timers, and quiplash recommended for only streamed. We should probably also do the family friendly filter. Okay. So I think that fixes the delay. Now the sound. So I don't know. Do you guys did not, we didn't have any sound on our phones, right?
I remember.
Which I don't think. So what is fibbage? Yeah. Oh, let me see this sound. Add audio input. And why don't I see the sound there? Is you guys hear the sound now? Sound is echoing again. It's like I want the sound to come through the system, not through like my microphone. What are these games? Well, you don't want to play Earwax? Rob, good night. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. Next week, we're probably going to be playing some of these games.
Feel better, Rob.
So hope you feel better by then. It's coming through. Yeah, I think it's coming through my mic, but I don't know why it's not coming through this thing. Because it should. Huh. What are you up to over there?
I'm just looking at leather tote bags because I have been wanting one. I mean, we're kind of into my shopping time. It's 10:47.
I know.
I'm fine.
We're figuring it
I
out.
thought that was fun.
I kind of want to fix this sound. Like, I'm glad we're doing it like now, right? And thanks whoever's still here hanging out. How many we still got?
Now I'm starting to call.
Still got 65 people here hanging out. That's cool. During the game, put your mic next to the speaker. So I don't want it to do that. I want it should be able to. Wait, is it coming through? Wait, is this the sound?
I'm dying. Q, take her out of the chat if she keeps doing that. Thank you.
Is that the game sound?
For making me
Why
laugh.
is it under the, that's it? Why is it there though? Browser. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. So that's the sound. All right. So I've put the delay in the sound. Do we want to try another? You guys want to try it? I'm afraid of it playing through my microphone though. Does it sound a good level?
I want to play it again. I'm just getting the hang of the weird questions.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to this screen so that I can start. Don't ask why, just go.
Best fake friend there ever was.
Yeah, if you were in the last one, if somebody else wants to try, we're gonna try to let them have first dibs. Anybody who wants to get in that wasn't in last time.
Why can't everyone just get in? 10,000 people can just get in.
So I don't know. Is it? Now that sounds almost too. Okay, let me know because I can keep the sound. I can adjust the sound separately. So I'll turn it down a little bit. That's about half. So now join in. Code OYRX. So let people hop in. Good night, Irony. Took away the code. Can't see it now. You can see it now, right? Yeah, I wanted to take it away so that I can get in first because I wanted to make sure that I could get in. So OYRX should be on the screen and hop in the audience. The audience, they just got to vote, right? They didn't get to say any answers.
Right.
Yeah, anybody who was, it looks like we have all new people now. So if you were in the last one, you want to hop in the audience, go ahead and hop in. And I think you can hop in the audience at any time, if I'm not mistaken. I think anytime during the game, you can kind of jump in and out. I think what I'll do is next time, I'll have like a countdown timer to give people that much time to join in. And, oh, what's going on, Joshua? That's Lori's son, Mom with the camera's son. You ready to give some good answers?
If you guys see me looking this way, it's because I only...
Yeah.
My screen over here is paused, so I don't see what's live.
sit back and relax. All right, so we'll give it just another moment. Actually, we got 6. So if you're still in the audience, it should still have it on the screen. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll it. We're gonna do this game. This will be the last game for the night, and then we'll call it a night. And we're gonna play these kind of games next week. So make sure you come back next week. All right, everybody's in. I think again, the audience, you should be able to join in whenever.
Welcome to Quiplash. Population, you guys. You guys ready to lose about 10 minutes of your life? Great. Remember, anybody can join the audience at
Good night,
any
Annette.
point during the game. This is round 1. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any
Good night,
clever or
Ashley.
not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's and decide who wins. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go!
What?
My answer. Aisha, what's going
Can't
on?
wait to find out nobody thinks your answer.
I
is
know.
funny.
Oh, 21 seconds, 20 seconds, guys. Good morning, Kristen. It's almost 6 a.m. We're just doing a little fun games, trying this out. I feel like I should try to make our cameras a little
Okay,
bit
it's time for
smaller.
some quiplashing. The first prompt is an odd painting to hang above your bed. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite.
Oh,
Get on it. An odd painting to hang above your bed. Oh, Kathy failed.
failure. Who takes pictures of their death pile?
Worst
That's
global
why it would be an
warming.
odd thing to hang above your bed.
Blank. It's
Oh, what? This is a family show, guys. Oh, farting. It's always the fart jokes, right? It's like an easy win. Tommy.
Coming up next, a name for a really scary swamp. Blank swamp. Time to vote.
Swampy swamp? Or sinkhole swamp? What time is now on your watch? My watch says 10:57. What? Swampy Swamp. Way to go, Joshua.
Next one, something you should never use as a scarf. Vote on your devices.
I don't know which one to choose. That's a hard one.
Aqua Team Hunger Force. Yeah, it kind of does. A little bit like Aqua Team Hunger Force.
But
Boa constrictors. That was me. A tortilla.
that's funny, and
No, it's funny, but it's almost like that would be too
Right.
convenient of a scarf. Be like, oh, I'm snack time.
The hit song from the Broadway show Fart the Musical.
Oh, the game even had fart. Oh, those are both very good.
I'm gonna guess which one you wrote.
I didn't write either of those. I voted. Blow me away.
Next in line, fun thing to do if locked in the mall overnight.
Fun thing to do.
Time to vote.
This was yours, huh? I just, I know I just voted for Kathy's because she just had one of these.
Don't tell them.
Well, it's probably a 5-second delay anyway. Does the delay seem good enough for you guys? Is the delay working? Make sure you're fully live too. Like the live button should be red, I think.
Next up, what's really in a camel's hump?
Yeah, I win. Camel milk.
And next is the Tooth Fairy's other job. Vote on your devices.
Ooh. You don't see a delay? Good, good. I'm just making sure that like how far, what's the difference between your timer on your app on your phone and the live? Right? Like, cuz for us it's pretty instant, right? Like as soon as the things are coming up, I'm seeing them on my phone. But I know there's a delay with the hosting this channel. That's a good one. Posh and eBay's reseller. Although I'm the Tooth Fairy, Kathy's not really the Tooth
Take a look
Fairy.
at the scores.
I'm not really any of them.
Boom, Angela.
On to round 2, where all points are doubled. Doubled, I say.
Doubled.
Double
Did he say doubled? Oh, I gotta write something down.
Oh my gosh, my answers are so stupid. But I don't want it to be like I didn't put nothing.
Need to think of another one
It's
too.
so hard to think.
Good night, Kelly.
Like, what is the time limit?
It's right up
30
here.
seconds per.
Uh,
I think I still have 30 more seconds to be thinking about it.
I know, but you're distracting me from mine.
Hope you come up with nothing.
Went with an easy one.
Let's take a look. Starting things off,
Nobody's gonna vote for.
embarrassing crime to get caught committing.
Ooh.
Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite.
Which one did you pick? Or right?
I didn't write either of these ones.
You're about one question behind. Tommy, I want to know what you were about to say.
Next up, the worst car feature that ends with holder. It's voting time.
You able to?
What?
Worst car feature that ends with holder. That was you.
Choosing mine.
Okay, I won't. I didn't know it was you.
Because I'm just so funny to you.
What's that stain?
Ew. Oh, I really like the reseller
I
ones.
literally have this like stained pair of shorts that had a brown spot on the booty. That is clearly not what you might think it would be. But
A brown spot on the booty?
It feels like it's like a hard like a paint.
Brown booty stain? That's what I said. I said booty traps.
I mean, Joshua, they be picking each other. Are you guys?
Yeah, you guys are in cahoots.
Okay, next one. Little known fact, an unaired episode of The Brady Bunch had the family dealing with blank.
Do you even know what Alf is?
Is it that like weird looking animal thing?
Yeah.
I mean, not really. I don't really know what it is.
Alien life form. That was mine.
So you can guess which one I didn't pick.
How did Alf win? Alcoholism was way better.
Stop or I'm about to get the tongue twister book out.
Called blank.
Never go. What? Those are both really
I
good.
know.
You guys are very creative,
I
man.
know. Meanwhile, I'm over here like booty holder.
It's funny because I thought that said booty flinger at first. I'm getting tired. How you guys awake still?
A title of a self-help book for rats. It's voting time.
This is yours?
No.
Oh.
Go lay down.
was yours.
I could not think of anything.
How to scare humans 101.
All I thought about when I saw the word rats is like, I freaking hate rats. They're so scary.
911.
But they don't need help, I guess.
Time to vote.
We're almost done, Reese Bear. I know you're hungry. Don't look at me like that. You went, huh?
We've reached the time of our life where we're getting all the random spam thingies in our chat.
Yeah. No, don't vote for that. There you go. Alligator in your bathtub. Okay, I ran out of time, so I just went with the easy out, the farting.
And next is the worst thing to try to sell door to door.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
It's just funny, like, as a use. Like, how can you...
Good thing it's not
It's
used
funny.
vests.
Like, if the second answer wasn't what it was, it's the first answer is funny.
I know.
Because can you imagine me walking next door and being like, "You want to buy some used?
You want to buy some Crocs
Yeah,
that
we
have
sell
10 miles used on them?
$700 a day in them on the internet, on the eBay.
Oh. You want to buy some used Crocs?
Round 2 is now complete. Let's see who completed it well.
Ooh. Dang, Angela's getting a commanding lead.
And now round 3, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same.
We all get the same prompt.
The last lash prompt is a magazine category that hasn't been invented yet.
Huh.
Sent in by Leonardo Leo on Chewing Gum and Chindia from the Bronx.
What? What? Oh, I accidentally pressed enter. I didn't get to finish what I was gonna say.
So you wrote like a half a sentence.
It's like a one word, and I was trying to make it say more words.
Well, you like made me rush because I thought. the
I know.
time ran out.
I literally did not mean to do that.
Rude.
Darn. Darn. I thought it was gonna be really good too.
Mine's not. Don't worry.
We're ready to look. Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3 votes. You can
It's
get
funny how many
Everybody-
reselling ones there are.
I know. Well, we gotta
I
vote,
was
right?
So close with mysterious stains.
It cut you off too, Tommy? It cut me off. That's. I feel like I didn't press enter, but I guess I did. I don't know. Now I'm curious what that other game Fibber's like, because it's. I know. We'll have to find out next week. Oh, I could have voted for my own, or no? Oh. So mine was supposed to be Resellers Weekly. Thrifters Anonymous. Now legal. For your future self. That was a good one. Yeah, Angela totally won this game. Angela
Nice job,
crushed it.
Angela.
That's it. Let's take a
Crushed
look at
it.
the final scores.
Boom.
Yay!
Angela, you won nothing.
You're had some.
That was good. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Reese's camera's dead.
Thanks, fake
Guys.
friends, for hanging out. I'm just kidding. You guys are not fake friends. You guys are real friends.
That was fun. I'm glad it's gonna work out. I kind of want to check out that fibbage, see what it's about. But anyway,
That should be interesting to see if like 100 people had joined that at once. How do you think? Do you think it would have sped it up or go like super
well-
duper slow? Or can you not play that specific game?
oh. That was you, Bargains with Joy, Angela. Thanks for nothing. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do that next week. Try the other games out. Get accused. No, I'm forever number one fake friend. It was so much fun. That's a lot more fun than like last time, right?
When we tried to
we're
do
like
taboo randomly.
yeah, taboo.
That was so stupid.
So, yeah, I think timing was good on your end, so everything seems good. I think for like signing up for the games, I'll put an on-screen timer, and obviously, I guess there's a little
But
bit of a
imagine
delay.
if there's like 100 people playing that game. I know 100 people.
So-
like,
Yeah, but like the questions, there's still only going to be 8 people that do the questions,
oh,
the
'cause
writing.
Only 8 people can get
The audience gets to vote, and then you get more points based on the audience. So the audience doesn't get to write the
Well,
answers.
how does it, the first 8 or just the 8 that jump
The
in?
first
What if
8 that
it's
sign
the
in.
Same people that always get it, then that's not right.
I think we have enough. I mean, people kind of if they went in, they kind of stepped out a little bit, so the next people can get in.
Like me and you went in.
Well, I mean, we're here. We're
I don't
here.
even need to be in. Might come up with the stupid.
I guess we don't
tickets.
have to be. Yeah, we could probably sit out and watch it. Be audience members.
Okay, that makes me. I was.
But
nervous,
everyone
like,
votes,
If
yeah.
100 people were writing questions.
That would be crazy. Yeah, that'd be so many questions. But we could do a few games. Those 2 games took us like almost an hour. So, but I think it'll move faster because I'll have timers set up and start earlier. There'll be more people. And
of this so I can try to get people.
yeah. So I don't know. I mean, if it's fun, if we have a lot of fun next week, I'd be willing to do something like this like once a month and just kind of make it a thing. And I would, do like a new thumbnail and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it says it could have 10,000. Or even, maybe like a
10 to
trivia
11.
hour
10
or something, like a variety hour or something for the show. But yeah, I had fun. And that was just one of the games. I think there was like 4 other games. Maybe they all won't work, but anyway, yeah, so we have another What's Sold coming out, and What's Sold's for the next week at least, because spring break. But
I haven't even got to source this whole week.
yeah, we're surviving spring break. But yeah, cool. I'm tired, guys. Anybody else tired?
Me.
Type 1 in the chat if you're tired and ready to go to bed. How many people are still here? We still got 50 people. You guys are crazy.
Someone declined my Posher VA offer. Rude.
Good way to end each live. Should we end each live with a game like that?
Yeah.
That's fun though. Guys, thank you so much for all of the support. Thanks for all the super chats today, guys. Miss Q got the top super chatter. So awesome and supportive, and number 1 most fake friend of them all. It's the winner me up, and it's you're 150. It's 115 where you at?
Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy.
Ohio?
I know Lori's in Florida. You guys,
Shh.
I should've
We should
done-
end every live this way. I don't know about that, but I had a lot of fun. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. You've inherited a huge supply of Beanie Babies. What do you do? Donate them. Yeah, leave them for your kids.
What you should do is sign up for Whatnot with our code so that we get $200 and then you can sell your Beanie Babies for nothing at all.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so Thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening. We'll see you guys next week, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, and it's going to be trivia night. Reese is ready to eat.
He's like, come on.
So, until then, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.